going to share some footage which came from York last night, an incident that happened in the streets of York in the cover of darkness where at least six masked men representing themselves as some sort of security detail removing flags. But that's not the problem here. The problem is the way they've conducted themselves to a resident. And this video, got it off Twitter from the Flag Force UK account, which I don't think it's their video, but they've shared the video. If anybody knows where it originated from, I'm happy to give all due plaudits for that. But it shows a man, a resident, approach six men. Now, there is suggestions that the van drove towards him in quite a threatening manner before he started recording, but I can't 100% guarantee that is fact. But there are suggestions by several people that happened in the lead up to the incident. He's then started filming, asked the men who they are. As I say, they're all masked up. They have high-vis with security detailing on it, and they claim to be working on behalf of or for the council. And they start intimidating them. There's clearly evidence of they're trying to intimidate them, maybe even using a flashlight, and there is the claim that they intimidated them by driving the van towards them. But I kind of think this is a bit worrying, that there's people in our streets, unidentified, wearing masks, intimidating the public, and seem to be working on behalf of the establishment and the state, nonetheless. And that in itself is quite a scary consideration, because where does this end? So I'm going to share the video with you, let you listen to the commentary from the man, and see what you think of it.
Do you work for York City Council?
That's correct, sir, yeah.
So you're a York City Council employer?
That's correct.
Okay. And why is this acceptable behaviour? Right there, what company are you from on my street? Who are you? Why are a load of men in masks on the street? Who are you? Hello, who are you? Who are you? Who are you, mate? Like, what company are you from? Is this normal behaviour on my street in York? Van driving at me like this and masked men? You can film me if you like, I'm filming you. Who are you?
You're on camera, pal.
Who are you?
Nothing to do with you. Get back in your vehicle and go.
But why? It's a public place. Who are you flashing? Look, you're flashing a torch at me like that. This is pure intimidation.
You're the one trying to intimidate by following us.
I'm not following you. I live on this street. I'm asking, who are you? Who's raising a voice? I'm asking. But, sir, I'm not breaking no law. I'm asking you. Why? I'm walking home after a late night. What, to my house? I'm going home. I've had no drink. I've had zero drinks. I'm shaking because this is clear intimidation. I'm on no form of medication because you were flashing a flashlight at me like this. This is pure intimidation. What company is behind that? What's your name? We've got security. Do you have badges on? Why are you? Okay, so do you work for York City Council? So you're a York City Council employer?
That's correct.
Okay, and why is this acceptable behaviour? But why are you flashing a torchlight like that? What public authority do you have to be walking around in masks and behaving like this? I'm not even saying anything pro or anti these flags. I'm asking who you are on the street. What if someone comes by?
Get back in your vehicle and go.
Get back or do what? What role do you have to tell me to get back in the vehicle? You're the police officer. What public authority do you have here? Who are you? Who are you and why are you flashing? This is going to the media, flashing flashlights in someone's face. There you go, flashing it in someone's face. There, stop flashing there, he realises you've been behaving like a muppet.
Sir, we're working for the council.
Okay, so
this is all backed by the police, you can contact them.
So are you employed by York City Council?
We're employed by the council.
So you're council employees?
Yes, if you bring the police and they came right now, they would tell you to leave us alone because they are aware of what we're doing now.
Right, thank you for your information. I'll clearly in drink, excuse me. Very aggressive. I'm asking what you're doing on the road, dressed like this. How's that aggressive? You can't even answer basic questions the public are asking you. Why you're on my street dressed like this? Why are you dressed like this? It's just pure intimidation of people.
Now, I find that very, very disturbing. Actually disturbing, and it was something I forgot to mention until I watched the video again just there. The fact that they're disguising the logo on the side of their van is just incredible. Now, they claim to be working for the council. Employed by the council. They may not be, that may not be true. I mean, there's three options here. It could be one, they do work for the council. Two, they work on behalf of the council. Or three, none of the above. I think the more likely is they work on behalf of the council because they've covered up what would appear to be a logo on the side of their van, which would obviously pinpoint their actual business. But the guy makes a great point. At one point, he's ordered to get back in his vehicle. And he asks the guy, what authority have you got to tell me what to do? And he gets no response. And as I say, there's three options here. They either work for the council, they are the council, or none of the above. And I'm not sure which is more scary. Because if you consider it, that let's say they do not work for the council, then what body is paying for all this? What body's organising this? What body's ordered this? I actually hope it is the council, because to consider anything other than this is funded by the council is actually quite scary. But this is proper scary. I mean, it's right out of 1984, where the state tell you that, we're not happy with flags and you're going to get back in your car and move on. And by the way, if you phone the police, they'll tell you that we're in the right here. And that's before you even get into the intimidation and stuff like that. So these people, I mean, their jacket quite clearly showed a logo claiming to be security. Now, I know some laws are slightly different in Scotland and England, but I would kind of guess that when you are working on behalf of a body, particularly a state body, on a security basis, then you have to display who you are. That's kind of normal. Now, I don't think they're all security. You can see there's a guy in the van flashing a light. You've got two that are standing almost side by side facing him that he's talking to one. They've got yellow high-vis on. And then at one point there's three guys behind them, obviously removing a fence flag from a lamppost. They may be just normal council workers, and indeed because of the type of job they've been sent on, they have attached some external, possibly, security to protect them when the only person that looked in danger of anybody was actually the member of the public. Now, if you've seen any of this in your area or any more instances like this, I'm going to put some comments below, and we can enlighten the public to more of this dystopian type behaviour that is actually, the more you consider it, very, very worrying. But you go, well, what's next? If this is acceptable, that we put men in the street, masked up, not identifying themselves as probably as their legal requirement, covering up the identity of the van who they're representing, and harassing people in the streets, who it would appear that they've just decided that this guy's a pro-flag guy. Now, he's not said anything that would tell you one way or another whether he was pro or anti this. It doesn't really matter. But the fact is, this is a member of the public getting treated like that on the streets of the United Kingdom in 2025. Personally, I think it's disgusting. So if you want others to see this video, click the thumbs up, put your comments below, hit the share button. If you've not already done so, double check that you're actually subscribed to the channel. Some people have suggested that they're becoming unsubscribed on a regular basis, so please double check that or subscribe if you've not already done so. But more important than all that, unless you're the type of person who claims to be working on behalf of the public, i.e. the council, cover yourself, hide your identity and treat members of the public like we've just seen, then not you, but everyone else. Have a great day. Cheery bye now. Behind me is Glasgow Sheriff Court, one of Europe's busiest courts. And because of that fact, we'll see every week several members of the public and podcasters, etc., facing trials in here for a number of things. However, an increase in number are for posts on social media, videos on YouTube, etc., etc., etc. And for that reason and that reason alone, I believe it would make sense for everybody who does podcasts as a minimum to join the Free Speech Union, because they will help protect you when the law turns on you. That doesn't give you carte blanche to say what you want as a member, but it does give you the protection to help you when the law goes wrong. This is not now only something that should be considered by podcasters, because we are seeing more and more people each day arrested. Normal people who don't even see themselves as civilian journalists, arrested for posts on social media. So it makes sense to join the Free Speech Union, because we live in this country in 2025.